knows when she go down. You must be crazy if you think that I'ma slow down. Don't wanna hear it talking shit, fuck the drama. Keep it coming, I'ma send you to your mama. Mr. Whip, 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 put the guns out. Dropping bodies in the place till the sun's out. Can't fuck with me, so don't even try. Cause when the bullets fly, I'm the last one to die.
The teenager who proved that greatness has no age. Have you ever wondered why some people achieve extraordinary success at an age when most others are just figuring out what they want from life? How does a teenager from a humble background rise to biggest stage of cricket and capture the attention of entire nation? The story of Vaibhav Suryavanshi is not just a cricket story. It's a story about dreams, a story about courage, a story about preparation, and most importantly, a story about life. Today, let's explore 5 powerful lessons that Vaibhav's journey teaches all of us. Whether you are a student, a salesperson, an entrepreneur, or someone chasing a dream, these lessons can help shape your future. Lesson 1: don't wait until you feel ready. The morning when everyone else was sleeping. Imagine a small village in Bihar. The sun hasn't risen yet. Most children are still asleep. The streets are quiet, but somewhere in that silence, a young boy is already awake. No cameras, no applause, no audience, just a dream. That boy was Vaibhav Suryavanshi. No one could guarantee him success. No one could promise him an IPL contract. No one could assure him that millions would one day know his name. Yet he kept showing up day after day, practice after practice. Because successful people don't start when success becomes visible. They start when success is still invisible. Years later, when people watched him play on the biggest stages, many called him an overnight sensation. But overnight success is often years in the making. What people saw was the result. What they didn't see were the thousands of early morning sacrifices and hour of practice. Lesson: most people wait for confidence before they begin. Begin first. Confidence follow later. If you have a dream, don't wait until you feel ready. Start now. Fearlessness wins half the battle. The day fear lost. A packed stadium, million watching on television. Experienced international bowlers standing at the top of their mark. And at the crease stands a teenager. For most people, this would be overwhelming. Question would fill his mind. What if I fail? What if I make a mistake? What will people think? But Vaibhav chose a different mindset. He didn't focus on the consequences of failure. He focused on the opportunity in front of him. Instead of playing cautiously and trying to survive, he trusted his preparation. He trusted his ability. He trusted the work he has already put in. Because he understood a truth that many people spend years learning. Fear doesn't disappear before action. Fear disappears because of action. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is moving forward despite fear. The biggest opportunities in life often belong to those who are brave enough to take the first shot. Lesson 3: pressure doesn't break you, it reveals you. The diamond and the coal. There is an old saying, the same pressure that crushes coal can create a diamond. The difference isn't the pressure, the difference is what lies within. As Vaibhav stepped into bigger stages, the pressure increased. Fans expected runs. Experts analyzed every move. The media watched every performance. One mistake could have become tomorrow's headline. Yet pressure didn't seem to break him. Why? Because the real battle had already been fought long before the match began. It had been fought in his training sessions, in early mornings, in discipline, in sacrifice. Imagine two students entering a same examination hall. One spent the night worrying, The another spent the night preparing. The exam is identical, but the experience is completely different. Life works the same way. Pressure doesn't create who you are, pressure reveals who you want to become. Don't ask how to avoid pressure. Ask how to prepare so well that pressure becomes your advantage. Consistency creates greatness. Success can happen once. Anyone can have a good day. Anyone can get lucky. But greatness is built through consistency. What makes Vaibhav special isn't one performance, is the habit of improving every day, the commitment to keep learning, the willingness to keep working when others stop. Many other focus on big movements, champion focus on daily habits because they know that extraordinary results come from ordinary actions repeated consistently. Success is not built in a single moment. It's built one day at a time. Stay consistent, keep showing up, and eventually the result will follow. Age is not a limitation, mindset is. The two trees story. There were two trees growing side by side. One was old and tall, the other was young and small. The older tree often said, "You are too young. It will take years before you become strong." The younger tree smiled and replied, "Maybe, but while you are counting my years, I am growing my roots." Years later, a powerful storm arrived, and on that day, it wasn't age that mattered. It was the strength of the roots. Life is no different. When Vaibhav entered professional cricket, people noticed his age, but they missed something more important: his preparation, his discipline, his mindset. Success doesn't ask how old you are, success asks how committed you are. History is filled with people who achieve greatness young, and it's equally filled up with people who started late and achieved greatness. The common factor was never age, the common factor was action. So don't measure yourself by your age, measure yourself by your dedication. If the best business and mindset advice you ever received didn't come from a CEO, but a teenager under the stadium lights, the journey of Vaibhav Suryavanshi teaches us 5 unforgettable lessons. Start before you feel ready. Don't let fear make your decisions. Prepare so well that pressure becomes your strength. Stay consistent when others quit. Never let age define your potential, because every champion was once a beginner.
Pulling up black windows once you go down. You must be crazy if you think that I'ma slow down. Don't wanna hear it talking shit from the drama. Keep it coming, I'ma send you to your mama. Mr. Whip, get the gun down. Dropping bodies in the place till the sun's out. Can't fuck with this, I'm going to try. When the bullets fly, I'm the last one to die.